Hey there, TigerShark here again with Okano. Today I have a guide on how to play Ambessa. Remember when Riot made a statement that there was too much mobility in the game? They removed the dash on Prowler's Claw and then removed Gale Force as a solution. Then they released Bel'Veth, who has 4 dashes on one ability. Man, do they have short-term memory or something? So here we are with Ambessa, who has 5 dashes. Every single ability is a dash. Okay, Riot. I guess to be fair, Ambessa with Prowler's Claw would be a terror. Anyway, let's talk about them abilities. Her passive makes her able to dash after every ability, kinda like Kallista's passive works on her autos. Plus she stacks a little like Bel'Veth's attack speed stacks. Her Q is like Aatrox's Q, but with only 32 recasts instead of 33. Just a little reference to my Aatrox guide there, go watch that one if you haven't yet. Of course she can dash after each Q, that's 2. Her W is a shield, I think, and then a dash, that's 3. Her E is a spin attack, plus a dash and another spin, that's 4. And her R is literally just Yone's R, but with a narrower hitbox. We'll call that number 5. Plus she can dash if she misses it. So she's nearly impossible to get away from if she wants to run you down. For items I just built the standard fighter path and it was more than adequate. You know, Eclipse, Shojin, Cleaver, Sterix. Combos and general tips. I think she was meant to be a top laner, but I'm a jungle main, so that's probably why I did so much better in the jungle. Her abilities are so fun to farm camps with, but they're on long cooldowns, which makes me think of Set for whatever reason. So the first combo is to mash all your buttons at a level 6 Cho'Gath when you've never played your champion before and still don't know exactly what they do. This probably would have worked the day she was released. Then when a fight breaks out, just press your abilities and dash away from the enemies and they can't catch you. Remember that turrets aren't your friend. In Modern League sometimes it feels like they're not even there. One interesting thing about Ambessa's are, if you miss it, then literally nothing happens. Try to keep track of your cursor in fights. Though against a squishy like Mel it may not matter too much, you can auto minions all you want as long as you hit your abilities. I don't even know what to say about that play, Diana just has too much damage. It turns out Ambessa is just a lot of fun to play, so let's talk about the jungle a bit. I already said her abilities feel really good for farming camps. Her ganks are pretty decent even before level 6 because you can just dash after them when they flash. And of course you do good damage too. Here's another case of that statement being true. And another one. I wish there was an AD version of Medjai's, maybe Hubris counts, I don't know. Your ult can be used over walls to hit unsuspecting victims. I don't really have any other jokes here, I just mashed buttons at people all game and somehow never died. It's hard to write jokes when I actually do well in my games. Whatever. This concludes my guide for how to play Ambessa. Thanks for watching if you've made it this far. Stay here for 30 more seconds or so to hear about my other projects. That's all for this one, and as always, I hope you have a spectacular day. I have other channels and projects that I would love for you to check out. I have a second channel called Drawing with TigerShark, where I illustrate movies I haven't seen based on the Wikipedia description. I have an EP on Spotify called 5,555 Miles as my one-man band called Power Mouse. And finally, I have a clothing brand called Studio Duck Apparel featuring original artwork that I create myself. The links to these things will all be in the description.